안녕하세요. Hello and welcome to another reaction of mine where we back with Baby Monster. Except this time we're trying out this whole long format video thing again. I think I had said in my previous one that I was a little nervous about doing it because like a 3-minute video for me takes like 15 minutes to record. So I'm always like wondering if I should do this long format stuff because this one apparently is 17 minutes. This might be an hour-long video in that case because the other thing I was concerned about is whether or not I should be pausing and reacting more, because when I watch these things myself, I'm also like into what's happening. I'm as a normal viewer as well, so I feel like as a reactor, I'm not reacting as much as I used to. But I've read some of the comments. I don't think I've got to everybody's comments, but if you commented, I likely either liked or commented on your feedback. And some people were telling me just do it as naturally as you would like to do it. Don't worry about posing or reacting, whatever. So I'm gonna try this again. I think I want to get used to it so that I can do more of this type of video. I just did it with what was it? It was the introduction videos of Baby Monster, and then I also did it with XG's woke up behind the scenes. So now I'm coming back to Baby Monster, and I'm just trying to build up momentum for these type of things so that I can do it in the future, and maybe I can learn a thing or two on how to do this better. So if you are willing to go through this journey with me, welcome, thank you. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it. It's going to be a long video.
While each reaction is unique, please note that the reactor tends to pause a lot. He understands that this may not be your cup of tea, so you are free to move on. However, if you do decide to stay and watch further, let's go.
Okay, so if I didn't mention it, we're reacting to YG Production Episode 1, The Making of Baby Monster's SHEESH documentary. Let's go. Subtitles are on. Okay.
The system at YG is very
English.
free. At the same time, we're all focused on the same and the vision that the YG DNA and the music.
Is the YG studio one of the best in Korea? Because as fans, we don't really get to see the studios as much. I know that one of the Treasure songs, somebody was telling me that they filmed it in the YG studio and it looked hella cool. So I'm just wondering if they're one of the bigger studios in Korea.
All focused on the same.
South Korea, that is.
And the vision that the YG DNA and the music. We used to just hang out, work on music, communicate with each other and be able to come up with ideas with each other. And it's a very free-flowing atmosphere. It's a place where we all hang out. Producers and artists find their unique sound, continually trying to get better at our craft.
Who's
I think that's
talking?
something that
They're
the
very good at
atmosphere
English.
provides here at YG.
That's a very flat keyboard right there. It's like a pad.
I've been a YG producer here since 2009.
Who are
I
you?
came into the company
G-Dragon?
to work on the first album for G-Dragon.
Oh, no,
And
my
I've been
bad.
here for 15 years ever since.
I'm sorry, Al. The English subtitles are not English for some reason.
It's been a ride and it's been a blessing. At YG, I've worked with Big Bang,
There we go.
G-Dragon, 21,
Who's
Winner,
G-Dragon? Is he like also a popular
Blackpink.
guy from YG?
Treasure, now Baby Monster. My name is Choice37
Choice 37.
and I am a YG producer. Originally, my style of making music, I usually produce music by myself. Around 2017, I guess there was a necessity for there to be more teamwork and more of like a team effort.
오케이, 좋아요. 고생하셨습니다. 잠시만. 네.
So my team, it consists of Little G, Sunny, LP. Little G, he was originally an A&R at YG, and we became friends while we were working here. Sunny is an amazing songwriter. He's also a producer as well, beat maker as well, but he tends to write a lot more here, and he also vocal directs.
뒤로 가면서 좀 약해졌어. 다시 해볼게요.
네.
뭐 ON 정도 따라가면 괜찮을 것 같아요.
네.
그렇게
So if we had an interesting creative choice, we know who to blame. I mean, who to applaud.
해볼게요.
And we have LP, who's a beat maker, a producer, a trumpetist, a guitar player, and he's an all-around great musician. We try to make sure that the song is paramount. We try not to let our egos get involved. We try to make sure that what we write and what we make feels good. And I think that's very important to the YG DNA when we collaborate as a team and push each other to not settle for less.
So Troy, Sunny, is it Little G? And somebody else. I forgot the names already.
At YG, I think the reason why a lot of the artists are so talented is because, one, I believe that YG picks the most talented artists. I know a lot of people kind of talk about this, but it takes a long time for a YG artist to debut. But the reason being is that they're continually honing their
What up,
craft.
Rita? No, Rami.
Working with BABYMONSTER, I think we always knew we were going to work with them since their training days. And it's always exciting just to see the talent that they have, the God-given ability that they have to be able to express themselves through music, dance, and
조금 힘을 많이 쓰는 것 같거든. Yeah, like just said that's much better.
and seeing that, like, during their training days, literally there were so many moments where, like, wow, they're like monsters. Like, how did they get so good?
스택하고 락하고 되게 비슷해야 되거든 사운드가.
How good they sing or how good they dance,
There she is.
how much charisma they have at such a young age.
좋은데? 좋은데 이거? 여기에서 뭐 재밌는 애드립 하나 넣을까?
거기 뭔가 있으면 좋을 것 같아.
세 개로, 그러니까 이렇게 약간
아사 뭐 평소에 하는 뭔가 재밌는 거 있어요?
너의 약간 뭐 너가 생각하는 아사의 트레이드마크 뭐 something 래퍼가 있으면 좋은데.
초이스 프로듀서님께서는 이제 랩 위주로 디렉팅을 많이
Mr.
해주셨어요.
Choice.
저의 약간 장점이나 그런 단점 같은 거를 잘 아시는 분인 것 같아요. 그래서 단점은 어떻게 하면 더 나아질지 디렉팅을 주시고, 또 장점은 또 칭찬을 해주세요. 그래서
She looks like the growth is incredible. Like because I've seen the introduction videos, the change from when they're young to when they're fully in the element is incredible.
너무나 좋은 분이시고 또 같이 작업을 할 수 있게 돼서 너무 영광입니다. 네.
What was that? What is that? This is Ruka, right?
다시 하고 싶어요. 그 예만.
What is that? That sounds sick. Sheesh. Wait, was that sheesh?
그래서 너무나 좋은 분이시고 또 같이 작업을 할 수 있게 돼서 너무 영광입니다. 네.
Yo, was that sheesh? That would have hit harder. What? Sheesh. What?
네.
What?
다시 하고 싶어요. 그 예만.
라스트 이발리
That would have hit
때부터 이제
hard.
계속 같이 해왔던 분이셔가지고 되게 편하게 할 수 있었던 것 같아요. 이제 저 같은 경우에는 무대 위에 올라가서 노래를 부른다고 생각하면 녹음을 할 때 잘 나온다고 해주셔가지고 그 생각을 많이 하려고 노력했던 것 같습니다.
녹음하면서 제일 신경 썼던 부분은 아마 프리코러스 부분일 것 같아요.
Okay, so what we're here to do is actually maybe try the pre one more time. You did a good job, like a little bit more strength in it, but like that's the tricky part though. Like, so we've thought of two different ways.
Can Choi speak in Korean? He seems to be talking to them in English a lot of the time, and it looked like Perito was like trying to process what he just said.
Maybe try the pre one more time. You did a good job, like a little bit more strength in it, but like that's the tricky part though. Like, so we've thought of two different ways that we could approach it. We could just have your -12, so do an octave lower of what you did. That for sure. And then maybe find one in between your main right now and the octave low. Okay. Maybe a harmony, like maybe a fifth or something like that. And you could listen to it and then listen to your take. If you want to redo the take, it might be a good idea to redo the full take as well. Just straight from the beginning to end.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you sound better though. I think last time your voice was a little bit more lighter. But I think right now it's good. It has a little bit of weight to it right now. Okay, let's do this. Okay, here we go.
아무래도 노래가 좀 잔잔하다가 또 빵 터지는 부분이라서 어떻게 해야 조금 더 잘 할 수 있는지 많이 고민을 했어요. 그리고 조금 높으니까 연습도 많이 하고 발성 연습도 같이 많이 했던 것 같아요.
코러스 부분에 Yeah,
Here we go.
그 파트가 약간
Am I gonna laugh?
랩처럼 불려야 된다고 하셨어요. 그래서 그거 조금 신경 많이 썼던 것 같아요.
Man, when I tell you Chiquita made me laugh so much in the previous one. Oh my goodness. I'm anticipating that happening again.
된다고 하셨어요. 그래서 그거 조금 신경 많이 썼던 것 같아요.
When we first started working on SHEESH, it was very organic. Me and Sunny started writing to the verse
Best
and the
introduction
pre,
to the song.
and then we couldn't get a drop, so we worked with LP, and he came in with that drop for SHEESH. And so that drop came in with LP's drop, and that's something that opened everything up. And when we heard that, I think it was just in my head. I was just like, wow, SHEESH.
Like, I'm being honest, I wasn't convinced by the previews of SHEESH or the teasers for SHEESH. Just didn't, I didn't know what I was expecting. That SHEESH wasn't hitting me as much. But when I watched the video and they started with that ding, that set it up quite well. Even the SHEESH part sounded better.
있었던 것 같아요.
When we first started working on SHEESH, it was very organic. Me and Sunny started writing to the verse and the pre, and then we couldn't get a drop, so we worked with LP, and he came in with that drop for SHEESH. And so that drop came in with LP's drop, and that's something that opened everything up. And when we heard that, I think it was just in my head. I was just like, wow, SHEESH.
드랍 부분에 가장 신경을 많이 쓰고 있었고요. 그래서 어떻게 해야 강렬함을 조금이라도 느끼실 수 있을까 열심히 작업에 임을 했던 것 같습니다.
Baby, I'm a monster.
느낌 약간 되게
Aurora in the building.
고급져야 돼요.
고급,
어떤
네.
느낌이냐면
네.
그 악당인데 되게 방금 막 둘러가지고 막
저 같은 경우는 제 파트가 가장 맨 처음 도입부가 있는데요. 그 부분이 소니 작가님께서 엄청나게 멋진 차를 타고 멋진 약간
Aurora's talking voice is deeper than I thought.
아우트가 가장 맨 처음 도입부가 있는데요. 그 부분이 소니 작가님께서 엄청나게 멋진 차를 타고 멋진 약간 아우라를 뿜는 그런 느낌으로 불러달라고 하셨는데 그거를 상상하면서 불렀던 게 가장 기억에 남는 것 같아요.
Oh, my favorite part in the song is coming.
사이가 지금 나쁘진 않은데 살짝 그 가짜 감정 같아요. 사 할 때는 좀 이래 좀 그렇게 해도 괜찮아요. 네네네.
That part gave me chills when I was watching the video. The
이야.
신경 안 쓴 파트가 사실
I want to give props to you. That was one of the highlights of the song. So the fact that you directed her to do it, props to you.
이야.
신경 안 쓴 파트가 사실 없지만 굳이 하나의 파트를 꼽자면 브릿지에서 라미가 부른 천천히 불태워 네가 잠든 사이 그 멜로디와 가사에서 제가 의도한 감정을 라미가 100% 완벽하게 소화했어요.
Exactly. One of the
Chiquita
highlights.
has amazing vocal tone. I think is something that you want to keep hearing over and over again. And she also can rap as well. And I think we haven't shown that yet, but hopefully we will someday.
Chiquita's smile, man.
나쁘지 않거든.
Wait, Chiquita was rapping in the song?
조금 더 하면서
Chiquita.
조금 더 steady hand flow. 지금 조금 좀 다이나믹이 많거든. 야,
들어봐도 돼요?
야야야.
하늘을 가르지 우주는 흔들지 말로만 나르지.
I don't remember this part. Oh, Naomi Asa?
저는 그러니까 말로만 나나지.
그렇게 해도 돼요. 예, 안 맞아.
하늘을 가르지 우주는 흔들지 말로만 나르지.
아 말로만 안하지가 아니라 말로만 나나지 그 니은을 갖고 오는 거.
말로만 나르지.
맞아.
하늘을 가르지 우주는 흔들지 말로만 나르지.
그 가랑 흔에다가 그 액센트 쳐야 될 것 같아.
하늘을 가르지
맞아.
하늘을 가르지 우주는
흔들지.
랩 선생님.
아니에요.
아 진짜로 근데 이
Hey, yo,
부분들이 되게
I'm impressed with
중요한
Asa.
포인트들 아사가 얘기하는 거.
We wanted to show their range here. BABYMONSTER's range. YG specifically said he wants to show the range of the talents that these girls have. Because BABYMONSTER is so talented and they have so much to show and it's very limiting. Within that 3-minute song, he wanted to show the full range of their talents. And I think that's what SHEESH really represents, is to be able to present people just a taste of how deep their range is.
I think personally, after everything I've heard, they're right. There's definitely a lot of potential in this group. There is a lot more they can showcase. SHEESH itself, while it's a good song, I don't think showcased everything. And I can understand the part where it says it's limiting. I still feel like if that was the objective, it did what it was supposed to do, but in terms of showcasing everything, I still feel like there's more to come. That's my honest opinion about it.
So there's like I guess a fun fact for the second verse. I guess we had a different version of it, and I think it would be fun to let you hear it and see how it first started out with. There's multiple versions, but this version I'm just gonna let you hear. We actually recorded the girls.
Got them all going. Beat trap, TikTok, hit it with the pop pop.
Woo!
So that was a version that Asa did, and that was the original second verse.
여기를 많이 쪼개가야 돼. 노래
Why on God's green earth did you not keep that part?
I had a different version of it, and I think it would be fun to let you hear it and see how it first started out with. There's multiple versions, but this version I'm just gonna let you hear.
The way
We actually
SHEESH comes in
recorded
with the
girls.
bass.
Got them all going. Beat trap, TikTok, hit it with the pop pop.
Ain't no way I decided that was
So
not
that
good
was
enough.
that was a version
Why?
that Asa did, and that was the original second verse.
여기를 많이 쪼개가야 돼. 노래 이전에 마지막 부분이잖아. 근데 여기가 마침표를 안 찍고 되게 애매하게 어중간하게 가가지고 노래까지 안 살아 지금.
어떻게 해야 좀 더 다채롭고
It does what?
재미있을 수 있을까 좀 고민을 되게 많이 했는데요. 이거 방향은 이렇게 가면 더 좋을 것 같다라고 생각을 하셔가지고 2절 랩 파트도 저희한테 보내주셨는데 아 이게 좀 더 다채롭게 이렇게 해도 갈 수 있구나.
일단 아직 랩 파트가 안 정해졌으니까 일단 3명이 들어가가지고 다 풀로 부를 거야. 그래서 가장 잘 어울리는 목소리를 나중에 조합해서 거거든.
3인조로 시시 랩을 한다고 들었을 때 크게 걱정은 없었던 것 같아요. 랩할 때나 보컬 할 때 톤이 달라가지고 멋진 시너지로 보이는 것 같고 노래가 더 좋은 것 같아요.
아사는 발음이 좀 말이 안 돼요. 발음이 좋아서 그런지 랩을 할 때 타타타타 하는 게 되게 큰 매력이라고 생각을 합니다.
You know what it is, I be running this, pull up in the dust, pick a boo hoo. Vroom, vroom, 내 심장이
Luca, who's amazing as well. I think she really, when she gets in the booth, she tries to show you her performance. You know, you can hear it in her voice, the performance she's gonna do on stage. That's something that she's good at.
근데 소절 빠른 랩, 멜로디, 랩 투 소절.
진짜 왔다 갔다 한다. 이제 이번에 아연이랑 저는 같이 하게 되었는데 랩의 구성이 달라져서 개인적으로 너무 좋은 것 같습니다.
Hey! Welcome back. Happy New Year.
지금 첫 녹음이고 긴장해서 생각.
It's good to see her smiling. I've been online and I've seen some controversy, and I know this was way before everything else, but apparently some people don't like her tone. Some people think she's screaming. I guess when you're performing and you know the performance and the actual song is two different things, but even with that you have to understand the context of everything. So to some people who have never heard her, she's very commanding, she's very powerful. So I don't know if these people are not used to that, but I haven't really watched any performances outside of what I've seen so far. So I don't know if it did really sound like she was screaming. That can happen, I don't know. But I've just seen a lot of discourse online where people are saying, you know, that girl from BABYMONSTER screams and doesn't sing. And to me, I've listened to their performances, and while I agree that she is very commanding, very powerful with her vocals, she definitely can sing. If you've listened to her a lot, and you listen to even her lower register, like I remember I was watching, I think it was an introduction video, and she was singing Snake Ship with Tinashe and Chance the Rapper, when she was singing All My Friends. Like even when you listen to that, put your earphones on and listen to how she enters that song. Listen to Dangerously, I think it was a last evaluation performance. Listen to her sing and then make your judgment after hearing everything. But performance, and I'm assuming this was like an open area and everybody was feeling it and everybody was hyped, and she came in as always. I can sort of see that happening with some people who don't know her well, thinking she may be screaming because her voice is so powerful. But ain't no way she's a screamer. She is a singer as well. She's very good vocally, and I think that's one of the reasons why she stands out.
Luca, who's amazing as well. I think she really, when she gets in the booth, she tries to show you her performance. You know, you can hear it in her voice, the performance she's gonna do on stage. That's something that she's good at.
근데 소절 빠른 랩, 멜로디, 랩 투 소절.
진짜 왔다 갔다 한다. 이제 이번에 아연이랑 저는 같이 하게 되었는데 랩의 구성이 달라져서 개인적으로 너무 좋은 것 같습니다.
Hey! Welcome back. Happy New Year.
지금 첫 녹음이고 긴장해서
First
생각하면
recording.
안 나오는 것 같아서 좀 아쉬워요.
Welcome back, 아연!
배럴업이랑 스토킹드미들 같은 경우에는 6인 버전으로 먼저 나왔었잖아요. 7명 버전으로 이렇게 들려드릴 수 있게 되어서 너무 기쁘고,
아연이 또 이제 합류함으로써 더 멋진 시너지를 보여드릴 수 있는 것 같습니다.
그리고 아현이 같은 경우는 되게 팔색조 같은 친구다 보니까 랩이면 랩, 저음이면 저음, 고음이면 고음, 그러니까 어느 파트에 갖다 놔도 전부 다 자기 파트처럼 소화를 잘 하는 것 같아요.
So the second verse and the last hook, we had a lot of issues with it.
Is that the part I think it was the transition from the actual song to that last part where it switches up? If you've watched my reaction, you know I wasn't quite feeling the switch up and I was a bit confused. I will say the song and the last part as separate separate parts, they work. But the transition from Sheesh to that last part didn't quite click for me. And if you watch my reaction, you know what I'm talking about. So it's very interesting to hear Choice say this, and I'm wondering if he's talking about the same part.
오케이.
That's a no for me, bro. What?
막사비라고 하죠.
That
정말
sounded too fast.
10번인가 20번인가 작업을 정말 계속 많이 했었어요. 아무리 해도 이게 안 풀려가지고 진짜 다들 되게 힘들어하고 있었는데 형관님이 막사비 자기가 한번 만들어 볼 테니까 한번 이제 줘봐라 해가지고 저희가 이제 온 거를 딱 들었는데 이거다.
YG wanted to just get hands-on with it, and so he did. He took it home and he worked on the second verse and also the last hook, and we were shocked.
원래는 시시가 굉장히 밝은 무드였는데 수정을
I get to see Rami finally. Yeah, but it's making more sense now, because even with what I was hearing now with the fast-paced version of it, that would have been that, like, it already sounds like two separate songs somehow put together. But that would have, if that speed up version was put in, I don't know, I would, never mind. I think you guys know what I'm saying.
하면 할수록 더 좋은 퀄리티가 나오는 것 같아서
저희의 카리스마 있는 모습이나 무대에서의 연출 등이 조금
센터
더
치키타.
멋있게 살릴 수 있었던 것 같고,
최종적으로 만들어진 지금의 이 떼창이 좀 마음에 들었던 것 같습니다.
With Sheesh, we wanted to really surprise everybody. The
We were
next
definitely
songs that we're going to
surprised.
put out, I think we're excited because, you know, we're going to be able to show the true talents of BABYMONSTER more and more. And to be able to just put it into a 3-minute song is very 아쉬워. It's very, like, you know, it's very limiting. But then, you know, we're going to do our best to be able to show their talents and show their true colors and their identity. And we're excited to be a part of that.
You can do it.
Okay.
I still wish they had
To all the YG fans, sincerely,
I can
wanna
see
thank
that
you.
also being a hit.
Through all the ups and downs, we really appreciate the support. It's because of your support that we're able to make this music and be able to give you something to feel and to enjoy, and we take a lot of pride and we are very grateful for the support. So thank you, and hope to see you guys soon. Peace.
Peace. Management and director. Okay. Yeah, this made a lot of things make sense, especially that part. And I was introduced to the other version of Sheesh, which to me, I think I would have liked. I like Sheesh. Sheesh has become a global hit, I think. Hold up. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna end this video here. Tell me if you guys want more of this type of content, and I'll do my best to do so. Anyway, 감사합니다. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.